We're in the packed-out Philadelphia Center here for Monday Night Raw. I'm TJ Bradley, and thank you folks for being with us tonight. We have got a stellar cast of matches coming up. We got Ronda Rousey, the baddest woman on the planet, opening things up here tonight. She's gonna take on Ember Moon, but let me tell you, we have got a blockbuster of a main event coming up later tonight. Trish Stratus and Lita are gonna take on Naomi and Sasha Banks to put an end to their feud. That is gonna be one hell of a match, and it is a chance for Trish Stratus to shut Naomi's mouth once and for all. Folks, on Friday Night SmackDown we saw some serious title action. Chyna defended the WWE title for the first time since Royal Rumble, and she faced Mandy Rose. What an opportunity it was for the Toxic Attraction star. She couldn't get it done, and Chyna really put in a dominant performance. Chyna, of course, is on a collision course with Charlotte Flair. Those two will meet at the biggest show of them all, WrestleMania, coming up in just over a month's time. I'm sure Charlotte would have been watching on to see how Chyna went against Mandy Rose, and she can't help but have been impressed. Mandy is no lightweight here, but she was swept to one side by Chyna with great ease. The referee here gets us underway. Monday Night Raw is go. Good shots from Ronda with Ember in the corner here. Both of these women are tough as they come. This is gonna be a serious brawl here. It could be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. And Ember is at a bad end of things so far. She does take Ronda Rousey down though. Kick to the face. And now off the middle rope, but misses Ronda completely. And here we go, whipping Ronda over the top rope and down to the floor. It's notable that Ember does not have either Shayna Baszler or Abaddon with her here. Shayna, we know, took one hell of a beating from the Queen Charlotte Flair at Elimination Chamber. And our understanding is that she is going to be out for some little time. Abaddon, though, should be in the building tonight. We saw her tangle with Natalya on Friday Night SmackDown, and that was just a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. But I would not want to be Natalya when Abaddon catches up to her. Ronda here going well against Ember, takes her to the mat once again. These shots from Ronda are really being thrown with intent, and she's going for a leg lock here, but Ember is in the ropes. Oh, and hang on a minute, look at that big DDT from Ember Moon. Is the Satan's Trident woman gonna get a famous victory here? Another big move. Will she go for the cover on Ronda Rousey? She clearly thinks it's too early. She's dragging Ronda into the center of the ring. And Ronda with a small package. But Ember just about kicks out. And now Ronda going for that armbar. And Ember, surely she's going to be in the ropes again. She is. That is 2 lucky escapes out of 2 submission attempts from Ronda Rousey. Big elbow to the top of the head by Ember. She's going to the top rope. It could be Eclipse time. Telling Ronda to get to her feet. The baddest woman on the planet needs to watch out here. And Ember Moon, Eclipse. This one is going to be done. Ember hooks a leg. The ref is down. But no, Ronda Rousey kicks out of the Eclipse. My God, Ember must have thought it was over there. And now a spinning heel kick to the gut. And more going in. Ronda really struggling here. Ember dragging her away from the ropes. And going for a submission maneuver, but Ronda kicks her away. And takes Ember to the mat. And that's where Ronda will want it at this point. She needs to take a bit of time here to regather herself. She hooks a leg though. And Ember kicks out. Stiff forearm to the face sends Ember back to the mat. Now she counters the suplex and gets one in of her own. Ronda misses that. Ember off the middle rope, and boy was going for a big kick, but Ronda managed to avoid it. And now, in the middle of the ring, Ronda going for that armbar, and this time Ember is not lucky enough to be in the ropes. And she is tapping out to Ronda Rousey's armbar. The baddest woman on the planet with a good victory in double quick time here on Monday Night Raw. She had to fight against adversity here. She took Ember Moon's Eclipse, but she kicked out, and that armbar was just too much for Ember Moon. Fantastic performance here from Ronda Rousey to get Monday Night Raw underway. And I am hearing that we have got Natalya and Nia Jax in conversation backstage. We're just going to see if we can get someone back there. Nia all but cost Natalya her match against Bayley on Friday night. It may have been inadvertent, but you know Natalya will not be happy about it one little bit. Nia, looking to make amends here, is going to try and get Natalya another match against Bayley for the United States title. We will have to see how that one works out. Oh, hang on a minute, that's Abaddon, who Natalya tangled with on Friday night. And she seems to be stalking our former United States champion. Hang on a minute, where's she gone? Oh boy, and Abaddon is not of this world. She is something else entirely. And Natalya is going to have to watch her back, having tangled with Abaddon. JC Jane and Gigi Dolan here in conversation. We expect to see Mandy Rose out here momentarily. Here comes our new hardcore champion, Lana. I'm not sure JC Jane and Gigi are going to take too kindly to Lana inserting herself into this conversation. Oh, Jane is hot about this. We may well see these two in the ring before long. Right now, though, we have Mandy Rose coming down to the ring. She is scheduled to make an announcement, and we can't wait to see what it is. Remember, she, on Friday night, went one-on-one with Chyna, the WWE champion. and she showed a hell of a lot of heart in that match. Chyna was by some distance the better of the two on the night, but Mandy gave a good account of herself. She just would not lie down, and that speaks to her heart. That speaks to her character, and we know that she is a superstar who has a huge amount of potential, but we are yet truly to see it here in this LCW universe. Of course, that title match came about because Chyna took exception to Mandy Rose hosting lingerie matches on SmackDown, and Mandy promised that she would contain them to Monday Night Raw, and I think that might be what this conversation is all about. Mandy is inviting two superstars out here to take part in the first lingerie match on Monday Night Raw. Are we going to have any takers? Let's find out. And you gotta know that Stacy Keibler is always up for it. Here she comes, one of the newer members of this LCW universe, but one who has yet to really break through. She did compete at the Elimination Chamber in the title match for the United States belt. She was out early in that one, and she honestly has not looked particularly strong since returning. Perhaps a format like this may give her a route into getting some form together, getting herself into a better position. It looks like her opponent tonight is gonna be Carmella, and she is a sight for sore eyes. We haven't had her on our screens too often lately, and she clearly feels this is a route for her into more exposure, more TV time. Now remember, the rules to these lingerie matches are pretty simple as Mandy has them set up. This effectively will be a straight singles match, but both competitors are compelled to compete in their undergarments. We are yet to determine exactly what the fans will think of this, but the first match between Mandy Rose and Tori Wilson certainly went down well. Mandy won that one. Who's going to get a victory here tonight? Carmella with some big shots in on Stacy and knocks her to the ground. Oh, what a kick to the face. Now going to the top turnbuckle. And a big splash down onto Stacy Keibler. Carmella is coming out of the traps fast here. Mandy watching on, appreciating the effort that these two are putting in. Big slam by Stacy and a kick to the face of Carmella. The fans enjoying this so far. Stacy sends Carmella out over the top rope, and here she comes. Carmella getting a foot up though. Big slap to the face, and more shots going in. And this is not exactly what you think of when you think of a lingerie match. These two are going at it hard on the outside. And looking at Mandy Rose, I'm not too sure she's happy that the action has taken this turn. She perhaps would prefer this to be an in-ring affair. And Carmella is doing just that. She's back in. Oh, but back out of the ring. And now going over for Stacy Keibler, who is laid out here on the floor. Stacy with some shots, but Carmella coming back. Carmella is certainly looking the better here of these two. Stacy, though, a sunset flip powerbomb on the floor. And now throws Carmella across the floor. Into the ring and back out again. Big shot there. Now Stacy beginning to get the better of this. Oh, and Carmella knocks Stacy back against the ring. And whoa, what a kick to the face of Stacy Keibler. That one may have put her out completely. Now up onto the ring apron by Carmella. And she is taunting Stacy and then heads back out. Mandy definitely does not look pleased about this. She would prefer these two back in the ring, you gotta feel. And Stacy now heading in, but right back out again. Mandy may be about to take this into her own hands. She is heading round here. And she's getting a closer look. She's playing to the crowd. She's not doing anything here. But I think she is talking to these two, telling them to get this back into the ring. She does not want this to become a format akin to the hardcore matches that we see here in the LCW universe. You can leave those to the hardcore champion Lorna and all the other women who want to compete for that belt. And she is really going for Carmella here, Mandy. She is telling her to get back up, to get into the ring. Stacy is up there. And Stacy now looks like she wants to head back out, but no, Carmella's in. And Mandy looks much happier with this. But Stacy sends Carmella back out over the top rope. Mandy is absolutely going to get involved here. Oh, she grabs hold of Stacy. I don't know what that was about. Maybe going to throw her into the ring. Mandy can't get a handle on these two. They are just going for one another and not giving her any opportunity to get in there. Oh, a shot to Stacy though, knocks her backwards. And now Mandy sends her into the ring. And she's coming for Carmella, but the ref has called it. He has called it as a disqualification. And Mandy Rose has cost Carmella the match. Carmella does not look pleased about this one little bit. Oh boy, and a slap to the face of Mandy Rose. Carmella felt she was in a great position here. And Mandy, in trying to get the match back into the ring, has caused Carmella to be disqualified. God almighty, who would have thought it? A simple lingerie match can't be that complicated, can it? Perhaps it can here in this LCW universe. Anyway, we've got Nia Jax and Bayley in conversation. Let's listen in on this. Bayley doesn't sound keen to give Natalya another chance. I can't blame her. Natalya is a real threat to that United States title, and Bayley loves to be a champion here in the LCW universe. This leaves Nia in a difficult position though. Natalya is expecting a rematch, and if she doesn't get it, Nia is going to be in the firing line. Here's our general manager with a special announcement before our main event. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this tag team main event will go into WrestleMania with a shot at the tag titles that are currently held by DX's own Bianca Belair and Raquel Gonzalez. And as though this match needed added spice, my God, these two teams are going to tear each other apart for the opportunity to become tag champions. Remember, Sasha Banks and Naomi have been to the top of the tree here before in the LCW universe, but Trish Stratus and Lita, neither of them have held tag title gold. Sasha and Trish here are getting going fast. Trish with a boot up there, knocks Sasha to the floor. And tags Lita in. And Sasha whips Lita into the corner. Now look at this, highly acrobatic, and a Hurricane Rana takes Lita to the floor. Lita, who is one of the most high-flying superstars in this universe, but she was given a bit of her own medicine there by Sasha Banks. Well, this match came about because Naomi and Trish have been feuding these past few weeks. It was over a nonsense, quite honestly. Trish and Naomi had been in a war when Ember Moon came out and attacked Naomi. Naomi feels that Trish should have intervened. She didn't. She was still recovering from the match herself. But these two have been on bad terms since then, and it leads us to this. Lita coming back against Sasha. That's well done. But with the chance to go to WrestleMania and get a tag title shot, this match has now become absolutely enormous. Naomi entering the ring for the first time. And Lita back to her feet. And there you go, a bit of Lita's own acrobatic arsenal. And she's going to bring Trish Stratus back in. Trish, who would love to get her hands on Naomi. These two square off. Trish has Naomi up. Drops her over the top rope. Oh boy. And now whips her over the top rope and onto the apron. And all the way down to the floor. Trish though looks hesitant to take this to the outside. She's giving Naomi time to get back in. Now Trish off the ropes. And look at this. Naomi goes down. Trish getting the better of it here. Big kick to the face. Whips Naomi off into the corner. Now lifting her to the top turnbuckle. But Naomi counters. And a boot to the face. And now she's going for a bulldog right there in the corner. Sasha Banks is going to re-enter the action here. Big clothesline takes Trish down. And then a DDT. Remember, all four of these women competed at the Elimination Chamber. And all four of them will likely still be feeling the effects of those matches. Sasha going for the bank statement here, but Trish is in the ropes. Sasha though dragging her away from the ropes. Will she go for the bank statement once again? No, she's going for a cover this time. Hooks a leg. And Lita is in to break it up. Naomi with a big elbow on Lita. And a shot to the back. And now whips her. Oh, but Trish in the way there. And Naomi sends Lita out of the ring and down to the floor. She's following her down there, is she? In the ring, Trish and Sasha really going at it here. Leg drag takedown from Sasha. On the outside, Naomi knocks Lita back against the announce table. And now just throws her into the corner here. And a big drop kick. In the ring, Sasha with a neck breaker on Trish. This one could be done. But Trish back to her feet. Great resilience there. She would love a shot at the tag team titles. Sasha, look at that move. Boy, oh boy, that looked painful. Now lifting Trish back up. On the outside, Naomi is still getting the better of it with Lita. It's a good suplex there. And hang on a minute, Naomi going for a steel chair. And oh my God, clocks Lita right in the face with it. And the referee did not see that at all. He is focused on Trish and Sasha in the ring. But Naomi has just wiped Lita out completely. And wait a minute, in the ring, Sasha Banks gets the pinfall victory over Trish Stratus. And Sasha Banks and Naomi are going to WrestleMania. They will face D-Generation X in the form of Raquel Gonzalez and Bianca Belair. And what a finish. That was completely uncalled for from Naomi. She has cleared out Lita, who is down here looking in a bad way. These two don't care though. They are going to WrestleMania to fight for the gold.